Society lied to you. Success doesn't bring happiness. And Tay Keith paid the price for believing that lie. Let's take a look why this happens in our way. Tay Keith wasn't just any producer. He was a genius. Born Bratavius Chambers in Memphis, Tennessee, started making beats at 14. By his early 20s, he was producing Grammy-nominated hits for Drake, Travis Scott, Beyoncé, and the biggest names in hip-hop. He had everything: fame, wealth, industry respect, recognition, the dream. Yesterday, he was found dead in his Nashville apartment. He was 29 years old. He achieved what most people spend their entire lives chasing, and it wasn't enough. Here's what we need to understand. Tay Keith's story isn't unique. It's becoming the norm. We live in a society obsessed with achievement. Get rich or die trying. Hustle culture. Success at any cost. We glorify the grind. We celebrate the trophy. We post the wins. But we never talk about what happens on the inside. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. You achieve a goal, you feel good for a moment, but then you're empty again. So you chase the next goal, and the next, and the next. You're on a treadmill, running faster and faster, but you're not going anywhere. Tay Keith produced some of the biggest songs of the decade, but producing hits doesn't heal your soul. Fame doesn't fill the void. Money doesn't buy peace. Here's the research that nobody wants to talk about. Beyond a certain income level, more money doesn't increase happiness. It might actually decrease it. Why? Because when you achieve beyond a certain point, your identity becomes fused with your accomplishments. Your worth becomes tied to your output. And when that's all you are, when your entire self-worth is wrapped up in what you produce, what happens when you can't produce anymore? What happens when you burn out? What happens when the well runs dry? Here's the harder truth. The most successful people often feel the most empty. They have everything externally. The money is real, the fame is real, the recognition is real. But internally, they're starving. They're starving for genuine connection, for rest without guilt, for peace, for the knowledge that they're worth something even if they never produced another hit, made another dollar, or achieved another goal. And here's what kills me about Tay Keith's story. He had everything we tell young people to chase, everything we tell them will make them happy, everything we measure success by. And it wasn't enough. That's not a failure on his part. That's a failure of the system. A system that teaches us to chase success and ignore our mental health. A system that says achievement is everything and inner peace is a luxury we can address later. It's a lie, and too many people are paying the price for believing it. So what does real success actually look like? Real success means building a life where you can achieve and be at peace, where ambition and well-being coexist, where you're not sacrificing your mental health on the altar of achievement. Here's what you need to do, starting today. First, define success for yourself, not what society says, not what social media says, not what your parents said. What does success actually mean to you? Is it money, impact, freedom, relationships? Get crystal clear on this. Second, build an identity beyond your achievements. You are not your job. You are not your accomplishments. You are a human being with intrinsic worth, regardless of what you produce or how much you earn. Third, protect your mental health like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. Get therapy, talk to people, rest, take breaks without guilt. Your mind matters more than your output. And fourth, find people who love you for you, not for what you achieve. Real success is empty without real connection. That's the balance Tay Keith never found, but you can find it, starting right now. This is what ProGuide USA is all about. Taking real knowledge from psychologists, therapists, life coaches, and experts, and giving it to you for free. So you can build a life where success and peace coexist, where you don't have to choose between achievement and well-being. Subscribe, hit the bell. Let's change how we define winning.